Hotep Hotep, Maakheru Amen here, and welcome to the Wavespell word. We are entering the Wavespell of the white dog. This Wavespell begins with the white magnetic dog and ends with the white cosmic wind. All 13 archetypes within this Wavespell make up the frequency cosmic love. The white dog Wavespell is the actual frequency of love, and not just any type of love, cosmic love. Now, I know when we think about love, we think about the feeling we get with a mate, with a family member, with a close friend, with a pet, with love of nature, love of the universe, community, you know, all of these things. And so these are all of the feelings. However, if you take all of those things and you pull them all together, then you will get close to what we're talking about when we speak about cosmic love. Because remember, we're gods. We are divine beings. We are souls. So everything is on the next level. And so when we're talking about, just like when we were in the Wavespell of life force, we were talking about the life force and survival of a god. So now we're talking about the love of a god. Okay, so this is cosmic love. This is the source of all things. So the white dog Wavespell is here to remind us about cosmic love and where that source comes from. Cosmic love is built up through compassion and loyalty. And the way I love to explain this, the closest thing to a feeling is, you know, it's the same, you know, as they say, as above, so below. So there is always a physical or a metaphysical representation of something that is cosmic. Okay, and so it's an orgasm. If you think about the orgasmic state, where does it come from? You can't even explain the feeling. It is a bunch of feelings all in at once from, you know what I'm saying? And so this is a physical or metaphysical representation of cosmic love. And so it is a buildup, just like an orgasm. It is a buildup of compassion. And compassion is not just the feeling of empathy or sympathy for someone or something or some situation. I love to use my teacher's explanation of compassion. If you take out the root word of compassion, it's compass. Okay, so sometimes you have to show compassion enough to point yourself or others in the right direction. It's not always I'm gonna hug you up and tell you it's gonna be okay or have that shoulder to cry on. Sometimes it is a direction that you need to go in that does not require you to be enabled to go back to adaptation versus evolution. If you say that you know the difference now between adaptation and evolution, and all you're going to do is evolve, well, compassion will show you the way. Okay, and then it builds up to loyalty. Okay, once you know your way, then now you have loyalty to that. And if you think about, again, the layers that you go through in an orgasm, there is a buildup. Okay, there's a point where you might feel like you're gonna lose it. Okay, but the compassion keeps you going there. And then now that you know you're gonna go through these levels of having this orgasm, you definitely become loyal to it. Okay, like, okay, it's happening, and I'm going to, experience all of these different sensations at once. So this is a physical example of how compassion or cosmic love is built. Okay, it is a buildup of things. And the white dog Wavespell is teaching us or reminding us how this is done, how this frequency is built. The other reminder is that this is our soul urge, okay, to be on purpose. Once we have built up our level of compassion, our connection with our source, with cosmic love, that's the source. That's how we came here. Okay, and if we go back to that orgasm, we're loyal to having those orgasms. Okay. All right, it is a soul urge, okay, to be on purpose. And now this is being kept together because we know how it works. Okay, we know how this frequency is built. The white dog Wavespell reminds us to seal our connection with the source. We come from cosmic love. And all of the archetypes in this Wavespell help build this frequency of cosmic love, the source of where we come from. So this Wavespell begins with the unification of love and the attraction of loyalty. Okay, and why these things so important? What is attraction? What does love or cosmic love have to do with loyalty? It is basically just reminding you where you come from. Become loyal to it. You never have to feel alone. You never have to feel it. It is the white dog is the compassionate one. Okay, and again, if we go back to the etymology of the word compassion, it is a compass to show you cosmic love, which is where you come from. That is your ever renewing source. It's always available. You never have to feel alone. Okay, you never have to feel like you're doing this by yourself. You're the only one that's on this path, because your ever renewing source is cosmic love. That is where you come from, and it is always with you. And if we can just remember that, then that gives us literally our compass. That gives us our love for what we're doing, for being on purpose. Why do I keep doing this and not getting any results? Well, probably because you may feel like that because you may not be totally connected to the source. You forgot about the source of all things. You forgot where you came from, what you were created from. And so your compass, this Wavespell, is helping to guide you to remember cosmic love, to remember that as a God, that's where you come from. That's what you are. And so to remember to be loyal to that. If you can remember that, then you're loyal to your purpose. Then you're loyal to your mission. You're loyal to your destiny. Okay, and then on and on and on. This ends with enduring communication and the ever-present spirit of your cosmic love. So this wave spell ends with the communication, enduring communication. So always that signal to remind you that you are connected to cosmic love, that you are cosmic love, so that you have an ever renewing source. So you're just like the sun, and really more, you know, that this powers the sun, and not just our sun, other suns, every sun. And how many of them are there? Okay, how many stars in the sky though? Those are suns. Okay, and so it's even far greater. We think the sun, if we look at the sun is a representation of the source of where we come from. But you have to now take that sun and multiply that billions and billions of times to get to where you come from, to get to where you are. But it's an ever-present reminder of who you are and what you come from. And so that spirit is always here. Anytime you can look in the sky and see the sun, is there. Always. Always here, always there, ever present. And this is how we end this wave spell. So we want to remember that this is the source that we come from. We come from cosmic love. So over these next 13 plasmas, or these next 13 days, we want to make sure that we align ourselves with cosmic love, and just look at what's happening with each plasma and how each of these plasmas, each of these days are working to align us with this frequency. All right, so that's all I have for the wave spell word. If you want to learn more about wave spells and Olmec cosmology, you want to check out the events, programs, services, classes, and forums on Mimic. We are Melanated Immortals making evolutionary changes. Hotep.